Alright, good morning. Good morning. It is I. Tis I. Tis I. You're a wyvern VTuber. Sinister wyvern. I'm back. I'm in Garland mode. Still. It took a while to get here, still. The other day. But we just met with the ceruleum pumping guys. They said they would give them one tank over here. I don't have any actions really. So we're here to deliver it. A tank of ceruleum so that they can turn on whatever they need to turn on over here. But I don't see anybody. This isn't right, it's too quiet. That's right, Alize. I don't see anybody. I would have thought Alpha would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. No, they're around the corner of the building. Alphino, what did you do? What the fuck, man? They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I feel they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness. Then in you swoop. Here to help? What a rot. I'll deploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy. Put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. We found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true, Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now, there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. If you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill, the empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? Protect them from you. You invade our homeland and taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. The Guardians should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but we find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and theirs. I will join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Right, figure this out. Found something. Oh, we found double prints, Alize. Good work. 2 sets of fresh footprints. Young women, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. My nose is plugged up completely. Oh, a boss. I'm gonna do that. Fate number 3. I don't know, where is the... I think it's not until there. Not until I get over there, I think, do I get a... Oh no, Gemstone Trader's there. Oh, stuck on a rock. Oh, it's the boss I did last time. Vincent, I need you. Here we go, making sure Vincent's not hit by that. And we stand here for 3 minutes, basically. So how is everybody doing this fine evening? Did you have a good day at whatever you were doing today? I slept pretty well. What was it, about 11 o'clock? So I got like 7-ish hours of sleep. I think, something like that. No, I didn't break my crest. What a butthole. Oops, I let my debuff fade off. Because I'm dumb. I've been up for 39 minutes. I have 0 brain cells. That are functioning anyway right now. You didn't break it again? Man. You're supposed to break my shield. So that I can get the regen from it, man. He's not breaking it. How rude. What a rude dude. Okay, die then. Oh, there's another one up. It did take like 3 minutes, did it? Yeah, it did. We talked to Alize. Found more footprints. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. Can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alfino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Okay, I'm gonna check this fate over here. Is that okay? Oh, is it? Is this the one I did last time? Snowball's chance. It is the one I did before. I wonder how Vincent's XP is doing. Anyway. I haven't looked in ever, I think. Still rank 8. Oops, I didn't get the... Oh, what's it called? I didn't sew. Oops. Come on, you little bugger. Little Pokemon snow runt looking motherfucker. Oh! What? This could be good. Not that I really need bonus XP on Reaper, I guess, but... Maybe I can find one in progress somewhere. And go as Sage. I should go as Sage, but this would take a year to finish this. I'm not interested in taking all 15 minutes available to do a fate. If only it was like also proportional to the classes involved. Or the jobs involved, really. I'm gonna say classes forever because that's what I'm used to. I'm sorry. Nice. Okay. Alright, I do have to find some clues now. It's a pretty big area to find some clues in, though. I think it's over this way. There's... Oh no. I don't like the sign of that. Fresh blood. Blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. I need to do like I found some singing lesson. Hey, I'm talking here. Come on, man. Oh shit. She's lying on the ground. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God, fuck. The two bodies are already cold. Shit, man. Anyway, I found voice lesson stuff, and I wanna like work on that. I want to work on that. Because my voice is all over the place. I'm aware. I don't know what my true voice is anymore.
trail. We found one. They were attacked.
And they're gone.
No.
Fucking idiots.
Why wouldn't they?
Because they're idiots. They're
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
they're brainwashed idiots, guys.
We should have. I should have.
Listen, there's nothing we can do, guys. This is what you get from decades of
We can't leave them like this.
propaganda.
We have to take them home.
All right.
What if we're only making it worse?
They might think we did it.
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they.
Mm,
Not out here in the wind and the cold.
that's right. Thank you, Pixiv, for the very based policy of separating AI generated work into its own category of trash. May be relegated to die forever.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
Hmm.
Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all.
What? You think so?
I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right.
Yeah. I mean, who? Oh.
You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
We got this off, you know. We're gonna do it. We just couldn't save them this time, man. They can't always be in. Can't always be a happy story off, you know. Unfortunately. There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? No. They would have froze and starved to death. Alize. They were already getting frostbite. They were gonna die anyway. I want you to know that. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. For those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make a report to Lucia, and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. But let us linger here no more. Come on. Well, we did take him back to the house. Okay. I'm at, what? Man, if I can do 2 fates. Load. Oh, hey, a car. Yeah, if I could do 2 fates on the way. There's one. Oh, there's one right here. I'd rather do this one. Maybe that's what they're going to. Maybe. No? You guys are going somewhere else? Shit. Alright. Should I still AoE pull? I'm not. I gotta cardio myself. I do pretty decent damage to them. It didn't hit anybody. What is Toxic? Isn't Toxica? I mean, yeah. Toxicon just like it does the same damage. You just get to move while doing it. Oh, I dodged you, motherfucker. And this one, Flagma requires you to be pretty close to everything. I still got my shield up? Okay, yeah. Oh, because it crit? I need stuff that would restore... That restores my... Crazy in diagnosis. Need pull more. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm just hitting buttons now. It is AoE though, right? Toxicon. So it's kind of worth doing. What was this one? Oh yeah. I need to shield myself. Alright, this damage isn't bad. Actually. That was gonna be way worse than this. This is the last one I need to kill though. Obviously it's not quite as good as being a DPS job, but this isn't bad. Nice. Oh, can I make that one still? 4 minutes? Yeah, I can make that. 4 minutes to go. I can get gold on it anyway. How do I get back up here? Shit. How dare you build these steps in a shitty place. Come on. Then I can run faster, which is a big deal, because this map is, look at this. This map is huge. I've got a long way to go on it. So this is going to be a very nice deal if I can get gold on here. I got tons of gemstones. Get my way, Jotun. Oh, it's these ice traps? I hate ice traps. Not ice trap. I hate these plant shits specifically, I should say. They suck. It is AoE. That's nice about Toxicon though. Is that it's AoE. I guess I could have switched jobs now. Oh well. Sorry guys. Must be a little slower for you to do that. This is valuable XP though. Oops. Why did I keep pressing the wrong one for that? I guess that's the balance there, is that shielding cost it's all instant spells, but it takes me 2 GCDs. So it's not like it's a big difference in cast time. And you need to pop a shield up. AoE. I kinda wish it was the other way. Plague Knight was the bonus AoE damage. What was this one? Oh. It's the AoE of this. I have to hit this. I should switch these. I'm gonna switch those. Where is everything at? Oh, right here. Right behind me. Come here. Break my shields, losers. Hockey game started. How are we doing? We're actually not gonna beat the we're actually not gonna complete it. Fate failed. I got gold. I don't care. Wait, does it not count? Because it didn't finish? What? I thought you just had to get gold. Oh. Okay. That's, man, listen. That's rude. That's fucked up shit. I guess I have to go do this fate over here. I'm sorry. I was seconds away from not wasting our time. I could easily do this one on stage too, but oops. Okay, level sync first. Slow down. Slow your rolls, chiefs. Definitely got hit by something. Shit. Okay, maybe it is a big difference in how fast something dies. It's still not the most awful thing doing it as a healer. Hey. But, you know. You gotta keep moving here. Gotta keep moving here. I saw that. Just barely, but I saw that down there. Won't catch me unawares. You woolly piece of shit. Bring it on. We're gonna be eating mutton for 3 years. 2 more. Ish. Uh-oh. Oops, I hit the wrong button because I'm a goddamn idiot. Seismic rift. We win. It's over. Oh, look at all that materia. Alright. Now I can get that riding map. Finally. Yes. Yeah, boy. Why not? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Materia extraction. Not equipped. My brand new half glow. What? I just had low level materia sitting in these. This whole time. What kind of absolute bullshit is that? That's what I get for never checking this, huh? Not that it matters much or is worth anything, but should I do Babel as heals? I don't think I'm not gonna reach Babel today. I will probably reach Babel tomorrow, though. We'll see. These quests, there's not many of these quests, but they are sure long. Let's see, right? Like, where's my page? The way forward. There's like, there's still like 12 quests until, 10 quests until Babel. Others enough now tell me they've finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clear they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? It was a bad time, Chief. They absolutely hate us. They hate us so much they'd rather die to the cold than let us help.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils.
That would be
They
great,
may be
Maxima.
more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
Please do. We're all have to proceed like that going forward.
You are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
That's not your fault.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified.
That's great.
They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne. His opponents refused to recognize it.
Makes sense.
Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Oh.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events of the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Yeah.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth?
Right.
Close enough approximation.
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Oh. Interesting.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
Makes sense to me.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing.
Oh, my
presumably
nose.
to provide
I
them
think
with
it's,
the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory.
I think it's clearing up.
And that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
Well, of course.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Makes sense. That's how you win.
The information we gained
From somebody else's war, right?
does not end there.
Oh?
One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
Oh.
From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna
Oh,
Glaciers.
shit. They were tempered.
But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's the
The Tower
tempered.
of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah.
We have something to show you all.
Oh, yeah, the radio.
Varus
Like, what the
spoke
fuck did
to
we
them
bring?
through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
Oh.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
What?
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design,
Oh, hey.
these
Xavier,
devices
sorry
would
about that.
also
I was
war
tabbed out.
against a primal's influence.
How you doing?
A picture is beginning to form.
Every time, as soon as I
If the
tabbed
tremor felt throughout
out,
Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by
I
a
should know
primal,
better. I should be better than that by now.
then while those within range would have
How
been
you doing?
tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
Huh.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Serena. What's up?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall.
Oh.
Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Hmm.
Who do we have here?
Uh.
Garleans?
Yeah.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Get it together, bro. Do you see your homeland right now, Ben? Do you see your homeland right now?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
Oh.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
Yeah. If we were your enemy, we would just cut you down where you stood, man.
Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing?
Ooh.
The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
Get his ass.
If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to
you're a military boy.
I will take you, but no more than 3.
I better not, like, just listen to me, like, suck stuff up my nose this whole time.
But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the two of us and...
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
Aren't you still traumatized from
May I
what just
ask
happened?
why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you two go by... I'd definitely
You
go.
can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Though honestly, I feel like we should have a Garlean with us. It should have been like Yashtola and Maxima.
Couple of children and what? A cell sword? Is this an insult?
How do you guys, like, I have to be
Not
like...
in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
Also, this is me, the Warrior of Light.
There are many
You
dangers
punk ass
on the road
bitch.
ahead. I will need that back.
No, you won't. But we'll give it to you anyway. Such a rebellious child. This Julius is. You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. And your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, would be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Where is Thancred, anyway? Oh, I gotta talk to him. Are you and the children ready? Dude, you're like 13. Shut up. I'll explain the route once you're outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. But expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Man, what a goddamn chihuahua. Just yip. Oh my god, the speed's so much better. Alright, give me give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna be right back in like 30 seconds. Okay. I'm here. Alright. This is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill and then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead. I want you where I can see you. They're definitely older than you, man. We do have names, you know. I'm Alizé and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Cedric. Cedric. Where have I heard that before? No matter, Alphino and Alizé will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Yes. Ugh. You guys are run. Jesus, come on. This must be the road mentioned. If we follow this, it should lead to the station. Not the easiest surface to run on. Our boots are probably not made for the snow and ice. Should I use this? I'm kind of thinking whether I'm going to do Babel on heels or not. We better not draw attention. That's the station, I presume. I need to get practice. Although I don't know what for. I don't know. I don't know why I'm worried about it. I'm not going to continue to heal on Cedric. No matter what. What is this? Are we here? This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Wait, why would... Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. So it appears you've kept to your side of the bargain. We can carry on. And you're an idiot. North of the station is Regio Damorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. No terrace the shreds if given the chance. Keep close. No wandering off. Understood? Yeah, man. Whatever you gotta say. From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I would not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. I'm sorry your life is so shit that you can't trust a single person. Boop. Boop. Wish I had AoE dot. Remember AoE dots? It's not a great time. That means my shield is broken. Ow! Why? I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered, as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? Boy, I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. That's because you don't know what you're doing, man. Aether. Involves Aether. That's shit you can't do. You know? Let me switch. I don't know why I'm concerned about wasting XP or not. It doesn't really matter. Oh. Goddamn Paladins. Paladins. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. You're one paranoid kid, man. Well, times have been tough, but damn. Oh, but on target. So in this case, I'll kill you. Otherwise, I was running away. So I probably need a couple anyway. Yeah. Oh man, I love it. Reaper's so fun. I'm not gonna. 3 sacks of nuts. Oh. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered. That is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. Okay. Make your excuses. Dina. Dina's crying. The last bastion. More? These guys are turned completely. They're dead. They're done. There's nothing to do for them. Look at what they've become. Would you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Not these ones. Those exposed to a vast quantity of primal ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you will think twice before speaking of it. Will you fucking listen to us, man? Are you listening to a word we're saying? No, we can't fix those ones. We can fix the other ones. The other ones you killed. We can fix those. Jesus Christ. Can't stand dealing with dumb children. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Alright. Julius. This is Tertium. One of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon. So wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. By the way, are there blue quests still? Not yet? Still no blue quests yet? Oh, shit. I forget about that the whole time. Alright, it's okay. I'll be around this area for a while. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. A good spot. They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. Yeah. Probably. Probably pretty much gone. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive, over there. Hear it. Can I tune? Wasn't there a chocobo person here? No. Not responding.
These are their chosen representatives.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Well, what do you need? What do you need help with, man? What can I do for you?
I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Kina.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
I know you guys are raised like shit, but
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
What are
was
you
only
talking
with
about,
Magitech
bro?
that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
What kind of drugs are you on, man?
Conquest and Empire were our only defenses.
What?
Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
You're super high on that juice, man.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here.
Nope.
Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would.
We would.
But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
Whatever helps you sleep
We
at night,
won't
dude.
stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
You would think that's possible.
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
You know why?
Is it because we do not share your faith?
It's because
That we do not share your heritage?
you make people slaves, dude.
That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Is that why you turn people into slaves?
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
Good luck with that, dude.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
Sure. I don't believe that shit.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition.
Oh?
Collar them.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
No.
Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Yeah, Julius, you fucking idiot.
Even if he allowed himself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
I mean, that's bullshit, but I understand.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Yeah.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
The coldest, blackest nights, meager though it may be, must share the warmth of our fire.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Well, of course. Y'all drank too much of that juice.
You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. These guys are a pain in the ass to deal with. Stubborn fucks. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars. Nor would I tell you if I did. And if you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So, do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Is that guy throwing up, Vector? Is he okay? Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? They were somewhat compromised, to put it lightly. Let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. Above all else, don't use magics of any sort. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alphino and Alize will pay the price. Can I use this yet? No. Oh, magic. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? It's you, Cedric Nightvale. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers, you killed them. My comrades, my friends, swept them aside in their dozens, as though they were nothing to you. They were an invading force. But maybe I am too, just another faceless enemy to cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. You invaded us. You don't get to play the victim. You fucked around and you found out. So cold. Young soldier's on the verge of losing continent. He's gonna die. You came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you'd be best to keep your hands off that Aetheryte. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess about with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans, for Garleans. Could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the Aetheryte's power to keep this place lit. It comes at the cost of its normal function. Okay. I'm gonna break the radio. This radio is the same model as the one used at Victor Spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. What if I break it? What are you guys gonna do if I break it? I know who you are. The so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I'll... Damn, tore the suture. Talking a lot of shit for somebody that's injured, man. Of all the times, the worst of the lot within striking distance, I can't even muster the strength. If it weren't for the third bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Virgilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus's life, but we made our escape. Took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wound as we prepared to strike back. And then, night fell and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. You can call this a mercy. Mind intact, but body broken, a soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could. You couldn't, like, even if you were at 100% health, man, you just, like... It'd be like a mosquito trying to bite a wall. You should probably calm your tits, man. Did you learn anything of note? No, they're all useless shits. Then your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at greater risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there's precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? If I must... Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Ah, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little. But I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Okay. Whatever, man. So those you met fare no better? I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies? Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him. Though we need to persuade Julius first. Yeah, that we do. Well, seen enough. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept, some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work. We have a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is the greater concern, though. We had some ceruleum set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better. If it's cerulean we need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. We will not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. How? One of your commenters, miss. Those mysterious countrymen of yours, I assume? Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted. In the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telephoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We'd identified the seats of the enemy's power, we realized. Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion saying as much, and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions. Prepare for a combined assault on the Telephoroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we bring you cerulean. I'll speak with Lord Quintus. So, did he agree to it? Nope. Of course not. No, he would not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. Idiot. I have, however, been ordered to search for cerulean outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. Dumbest use of our time possible, man. Very well. After all, my hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. Once we are outside, you will follow my instructions in the letter. We depart shortly. Yay! We will begin our search for cerulean in Regio Urbanissima. First location is Forum Solius, a park to the northwest of the station. You are to remain close at all times and act only as ordered. Follow me. Do I have to make that word right angle turn as well? Do I like this? Yes. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Look at that wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Fat Chocobo's got the dumpy. I saw that aetherite, or the aether current. I'm gonna get that first. So that's how I do things. I probably missed something on the way too, though. 305 to the west. Alright, that's fine. Zay. Wow. So this is the park. I'm surprised they found a space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the empire, the great Solus Zos Galvus. Yeah, Emetzelk. We come to extract cerulean from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already drained it dry. Same goes for the rest of the Machina in the vicinity. But as our cerulean has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. While I don't expect to find anything here, I've decided to try one more time in case something has been overlooked. I see. Then with your permission, we will commence the search. I have to check all these. Okay. Why am I checking this? He already told me it's empty. Cursory inspection of the wrecked magic cover confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained of cereal. Is it because I mean, I don't trust the kid. He is an idiot. But at the same time, there's no reason for me to think that there's gonna be anything in there. Though rather small by Garlean standards, the structure is reminiscent of a merchant stall. Perhaps it was built for children to play at a shopkeeper. There's nothing inside resembling Magitech or any other devices that would be fueled by ceruleum. It's empty, man. It's empty, bro. I think there was something up there. Oh, there's one up there. I didn't think it was on the same side as the map. Why am I checking it? A map's not good. I guess it's gonna tell me something about the place. Several points of interest are marked on the map of Forum Sullius. The pond, children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none would require the use of ceruleum. Why? Wait, the pond is on. Pond is over there. So why would the side of the map that's like accurate and not mirrored be on the side that you can't read it from? Weird. And why is wait, okay, north. So the pool is to the northeast. Why is the map oriented with west at the top? Who's doing this? Who designed this? Was that you, Emmett Selk? You do shit like that to just be a pain in the ass? Is that what you do? Why am I checking out a slide? The contraption is built in the style of Imperial War Machine, armed with a battery of weapons and capable of transforming into different configurations. But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. I can't slide down it. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. Oh, it's you. Any luck? There's no sign of any ceruleum. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. I couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Is something the matter? What? Yes, I mean, no, It's just I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they just had to wade in and splash about. Would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. We'd be sopping wet when all was said and done, every time. And every time when we'd get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch her death walking around like that. The pond was heated. With a ceruleum-powered heater, by chance? I suppose it must have been. Come to think of it, I remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath a hatch. But that was a long time ago, when the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brackish muck. We can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. The machinery most likely broken. The amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I'd wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? I'll stretch it. Average Guardian would jump out of their skin if they saw it, but the first has a few foreign signiferi and medici, so it doesn't scare me. Then I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now? Alphino, as you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of earth fire should do the trick. Leave it to me. Alphino's specialty. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Of course I am. The tank isn't going to fetch itself. It's nothing so involved as extracting unprocessed ceruleum from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. We're talking about a shallow pond in a park, and we have a way of warming ourselves up. After. But that's insane. Yeah. So, fancy a dip? A little friendly competition might make things interesting. Last one to find a ceruleum tank is a rotten egg. Though I dare say we both smell like rotten eggs when this is over. Boo, 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 boo. Oh. See what we got going on. Beneath the water, your fingers catch on what you think might be a handle. Excellent. Yeah! You open the hatch and retrieve a ceruleum tank. Every rank discovery comes at great personal cost as you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and rancid odor emanating from every limb of your body. Julius will doubtless feel compelled. Julius? Isn't it Julius? That looks like two L's. But doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose shut when you deliver to him your prize. Oh, it is Julius. Why did I think it's Julius all this time? Julius. Did you find anything? I hope you did. Sure did, bro. That's it. And there's some ceruleum left. Oh, the fire's still not ready. Hold on. I'll give Alphino a hand. You're quick to help now, aren't you? Call me an old Don because by fire I am reborn. My clothes are mostly dry now, too. I appreciate you recovering the ceruleum, but I wish you'd taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated in Lord Quintus's eyes, you're still envoys deserving our protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased. Your concern is duly noted, but all is well that ends well. Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did, not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire awarded an estate. We lived well, better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat, and sitting down for a hot meal with the family. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. Hold on. Excuse me. I don't think I came across the mic, though. Good. Visiting friends and relatives receiving that same welcome, knowing that they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite the ice would melt the forgotten grass, make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings we climbed to the top of the tallest building we could find to watch the sunrise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble. Those friends are dead, and those memories, what if I reclaim even a fraction of once had? It sounds like it was a good life, man. Sounds like it was a good life. Soon our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. I sure hope that's the case, bro. Oh yeah. No, whatever. I said it doesn't matter. Alright, now that you've recovered from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search, just outside the park. Oh, okay. Can I kill that thing? And recover some cerulean? Like, can I just fight this robot stuff around? As you can see, this place is littered with remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time. That time being now. Rather than prise them apart piece by piece, it would be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. Luck will gain access to the tanks without rupturing them. Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Before even bothering though, you should check the Machina cerulean gauge to see if there is any left. Still provide an accurate reading even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. Okay. Understood, let's get to work. Empty. What do you know? Broken. No, I don't know. Broken. I guess it's just gonna tell me they're either broken or empty, right? Broken. Listen. Empty. I'm not gonna blow up an empty one. But basically my choices are the 3 broken ones. Because there's none down here. Right. What was this one? Empty? Empty. I'm gonna go with this one over here. Don't mind the one I'm riding around in. Not you. You. Target is not in range. Didn't work. Still half full or half empty. Nice, that's a good one. Good tank. Which one? Oh. Oh. That's all I need? Okay. Fuelless. More explosives? Wait, is that what I think it is? Sure is. Half a tank, man. You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. It's time we headed back. Wait here while I go and see how Alize and Alphino are faring. He's chilled out a bit, didn't he? Good. Good.
Finally escaped the watchful gaze of your keepers, have we?
Oh, hey, Tancred, what's up? Scared the fuck out of me, though.
React. You'll only draw attention to yourself. Just carry on as you are and listen. After you left with the Garlean lad, Lucia bade a few of us scouts follow you at a discreet distance.
Hmm.
We observed you being led to the station, but decided against venturing inside.
Good idea.
When you emerged sometime later, and we saw that the twins were sporting Magitech collars, it was clear what had taken place.
Hmm.
Now, as quietly as you can, tell me everything. The Legatus himself, eh? Now there's a surprise.
Right?
This is also the first I've heard of a plan to join forces with the 10th and storm the Tower of Babel.
Hmm. That's his plan, anyway.
Interesting development.
I don't think the 10th
And
agrees.
perhaps the opportunity we've been waiting for. Our comrades back at the camp also received some rather promising news, but it's
Yeah.
still too early to get our hopes up.
No.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
You got it, Chief.
With luck, this will all be over soon.
Hmm.
Until then.
Alright. Thanks, bro.
They had not gone far.
Hmm? Good.
We searched high and low, but no luck, I'm afraid. I might have guessed you'd be the only one to find anything.
Yeah, that works. Right?
I wasn't expecting much to begin with. Eventually, there will be nothing left out here for us to safely salvage.
Yeah.
For now, this will have to suffice. We should return to the station.
Ah, there you are. Heard you'd gone hunting for ceruleum above ground.
That's right.
Brought back a king's ransom?
We got a bit.
Hardly. But thanks to these three, we have enough to last a little while longer.
Well, well. It's not at all as I was expecting, these ones. For savages, they seem positively docile. It's a poor attempt at humor. In all honesty, I'm grateful for your efforts. But even with another night of warmth, there are those among us who may not live to see the morrow.
I trust your expedition was fruitful.
Yeah.
Lord Quintus!
It was.
Use what you procured to refuel the armor.
What?
But, sir, what about the heaters for the camp?
The time for action is upon us. My men and I have matters to discuss. In the meantime, you are to wait here. Do not forget, you are being watched.
Yeah.
time for action. What did he mean by that?
I can only speculate. Clearly something requiring their magitech, given what we just heard. Whether they plan to utilize it now, or after they join with the 10th, is another question. Will they ever escape this cult? Return to and reclaim the idyllic spaces of which Euless spoke?
Euless. I've been saying Julius.
Finished your war, Council?
Idiots. You're gonna die.
Alphino and Alizea to stay here as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil.
Y'all are gonna freeze to death.
Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen exactly, bro? Y'all are gonna starve and freeze to death. Do it, bitch.
For now, keeping yourselves out of harm's way comes before all else. Whatever demands the Garleans make, indulge them.
I don't like it though. I don't like it, but that's what we gotta do. Thancred's got us.
Get them out of here.
Stubborn idiots. Alphino and Alizé will be fine, providing they do not resist. Whatever, dude. You will accompany me back to your camp, where I will meet with your leader and present Lord Quintus's demands. Before we depart, however, there is something I would ask of you. Assuming your contingent complies, the supplies they surrendered will need to be transported here. The task follows the legionaries Marcellinus and Octavia. We will pilot magic to armor to your headquarters. You're to inform them that we are leaving shortly. Tell them to ask the eel for further details in those words. Once you've seen that, meet me by the exits. You again. That's the eel, he said. So, that's to be the way of it after all this. How ironic that you should be the one to deliver the news. If those are my orders, then so be it. For the glory of Garlemald. Foolishness, Dante. What do you want with me? Tell me about the eel. Ask the eel. So Lord Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand, that he would recognize the savage as a ruthless, merciless creature, and defeat him we too must be uncompromising. I am ready. In the name of Emperor Varus, for the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfill my duty. I'm sure that's not a code word for anything awful, right? Speak with Euless. Can't believe I've been saying Julius all this time. Euless. I probably knew that once upon a time. Probably. Maybe. Have you done as instructed? Their duties involve more than the transportation of supplies, don't they? Hey. Duty is rarely a simple thing. We have been given additional orders, though whether we will be required to follow them depends entirely on your contingent. You and I are in this together now, like it or not, we have to cooperate. There's one other matter, a place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. It's a short walk from here, follow me. Okay. Come on, man. Dude. Euless lingers by the ruins, reluctant to leave and reluctant to stay, unable to move on. Yeah, I'll wait here a second, I guess.
This is my home. Our home.
Nope, still on.
At least it was, until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside.
Oh.
But they weren't themselves, and they tried to. And I had to.
Oh, man.
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised.
I know, man.
The Garlean flag bears a chain, the bonds between our countrymen.
Uh-huh.
A red link at its center, the blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald. But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us?
No. They don't save us.
I spoke. We should go.
It's no use. Believe me, I do not enjoy being here any more than you. But he wanted us to play along, so that is what we will do.
Yeah, sorry about that, kids.
so cold.
Oh no.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
I've been thinking about what Quintus said. About why no one would accept Garlean rule.
Uh-huh.
Irreconcilable differences. When coexistence isn't an option, only conquest remains. Varys at Gimlet said much the same.
He sure
Only
did.
by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people, one race cleansed of
The Ascians wouldn't leave it at
imperfections.
that, though, right? Like,
A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world?
right.
But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum.
Mm-hmm.
Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own.
Uh-huh.
But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours.
Right.
It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
Nope.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics, to see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined.
Right. It's no easy task.
But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship.
Uh-huh.
Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
What?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is
Yes,
a
you
cause
do.
worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand, to refuse to suffer in silence. I want you to know I share your conviction. Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what I'm saying is...
You've found your own reason to fight.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital part to play. By your words and deeds, you'll lead the way.
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be naysayers. Those who think us fools for even trying. It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you. So stubborn and strong. Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Thank you, Alize.
Tell him, Alize. Oh. Estinian.
The scouts have secured Alize and Alfino. Their collars were removed without complication as well.
Huh.
They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
Nice.
It would appear the situation has changed.
Huh.
I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
It didn't warn me this was gonna be long.
No. In the event you rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Okay. Oh shit.
Ambush!
More are coming! Make ready!
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Bro, you're gonna freeze to death.
Stop, both of you!
Oh.
This child may be the worst emissary I've ever seen.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure.
Oh.
Communication between most legions has broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted, leaving their forces severely depleted.
Huh.
That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies. Every word.
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
Kitty baby.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision. Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you. I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity.
That's the Kool-Aid you were drinking, man.
We are ghosts, you and I. Memories of days gone by.
Uh-huh.
Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
Oh. What? What are you gonna do with that, sir? 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 What?
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
Before what's too late?
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
Hmm.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
Well, he sure did something rash. And on that bombshell, good night. I have to pick this up tomorrow. I'm already late. Have a good one, guys. Good night. Bye. Peace. Have a good night. Hydrate, rest, eat well, etc., etc. Bye.